Wait, hang on. That's Battlefield, not Black Ops. Forget that. Hi guys, welcome back. And today I'm going to be discussing something that I found out last night. I haven't really been paying too much attention in terms of Call of Duty community recently because I've been playing a lot more Mass Effect and Battlefield more recently. So I found this out and figured I'd make a quick video, get a game recorded. So quickly, the game using the MP5K gold. I like gold, and I do okay. I get a lot of kills, quite a lot of deaths in this one, but I get a lot of caps to kind of make up for that, hopefully. And excuse me. And yeah, so hopefully this is exciting enough to watch. Get out of there, son. Right. Anyway, so read up on some leaked Black Ops 2 information. And I'm not sure if this is legit or not, because every year some information comes out regarding the new Call of Duty release, and more often than not, it's usually false until quite a few months into it. But I don't know if this is the first leak, I don't know if this is the most recent leak, or whatever, so please, if you do know, leave in the comment. I'm actually quite interested in the new Treyarch Call of Duty, and if some of this information is right, then it sounds pretty good to me, but whatever. That's not Modern Warfare 3 sounding good as well. So anyway, we'll jump into it now, because I've got a lot to cover and only 10 minutes to cover it in. I may run over. So straight off the bat, returning, we've got kill confirmed returning and drop zones returning, which is obviously the game modes introduced in Modern Warfare 3. I quite like this idea. Kill confirmed was very fun. Drop zone, never really played it all too often, but it was alright for something a little bit different, so I'm glad they're bringing it back. Both of them back, actually. I'll probably be playing a lot of kill confirmed, as long as it hasn't been tampered with too much. Because no doubt Treyarch want to leave their own mark on the game, or at least the game mode. Combat training's returning, obviously. Again, like that. Never really used it too much in Black Ops, but it's always good for when you've got friends over, you don't feel like jumping online, split screening some combat training. Now they've brought in a new game mode called Escort, which, according to this, is quite similar to Search and Destroy. And the idea is you have one life per round, and you've got one user or one player which has to be escorted to a certain point on the map without dying. One life game modes aren't usually my cup of tea. I'll probably try it and see what it's like, but no guarantees. I will actually be playing that all too often. It sounds a bit slow paced for my liking when you've got one character to. I mean, if you're that character, then you're just going to be kind of doing everything in your power not to be killed, and just kind of sitting around doing not much. And I'll probably end up running out in the middle of the open and just shooting everything and dying. But whatever. So that's the new game mode. Point streaks are returning instead of kill streaks. We'll see how that pans out. I did enjoy the idea in Modern Warfare 3, and I still think it's a great idea as opposed to kill streaks, because in objective-based game modes it really puts the emphasis on the objectives. But I thought it was in Modern Warfare 3 it's just too easy to achieve some of the kill streaks. The UAV was just up constantly, and I really hope they've addressed that. So they've put Treyarch have put a larger emphasis on objectives. Well, I say they have. If this is true, then they've put a larger emphasis on the objectives. Things like a bomb plant will get you 2 points. A neutral flag cap will get you 1 point. An enemy flag cap will get you 2 points. And there is now flag assists. Don't know how that's going to work. Not sure if you get a point if you die after capping a considerable amount of the flag. I hope it is. If it's just kind of getting there late again, then yeah, I hope again that's the same way. But I really hope if you do die on the flag and you've caught a significant amount of it, then you are kind of entitled to at least one of the point streaks. So I hope they've gone that route, and it'd be interesting to see if they have or not. They brought specialists back with a modifier. the article I read is quite unclear, so I'm going to make a stab in the dark here. It says 2 kills you get 1 perk. It's similar. If you had hardline, you got 2 kills, you got 1 perk. And then it says at the 4th kill you get 2 more perks. At the 6th kill you get 3 more perks, and at the 8th kill you get 4 more perks. I'm not sure if that means you have 3 perks at 4 kills, 6 perks at 6 kills, or what. I'm not sure. But it does go on to say that you cannot unlock all perks. It's an interesting idea. I think it would have been better if it was just one. If it is that way that I just said, I think it would have been better if it's just 1 perk, it's 2 perk, 3 perk unlocks at 2, 4, 6, and then obviously the 4th one at 8. Because I mean, I don't know. That's 10 perks you've got there. That's still a lot, but I don't know, mate. I mean, you got more than that in Modern Warfare 3, I suppose. So whatever. So some new things they brought in. They brought in a new kill streak called Heat Vision, which is an attachable scope on most guns. Can't be done on shotguns. And I mean, it sounds just like the IR scope in Blops. But essentially, its main advantage is being able to see through walls. Quite handy against campers, I imagine. Can't really see myself using it all too often, I'll be honest. I think I'm just sticking to the regular red dot by the sound of it. They brought in item packages, which are separate to care packages. And these include ammo, miniguns, grenade launchers, rocket launchers, and body armor, which I suspect is Juggernaut or whatever it's called in Modern Warfare 3. I can't remember the name of it. Yeah, whatever it's called. Prestiges. There are 15 prestiges, as was in Blops. 50 ranks per prestige. But the interesting thing is you've now got an extra 5 rank increase for every 2 prestiges you go through. So by the 15th prestige, you will have to go through 90 ranks. It's going to take a while to get through all that. I quite like that though. I mean, it's making it more difficult, which is surely the whole purpose of prestiging, is making the game more difficult for you. Which is why a lot of people do it, for the challenge. So that sounds quite nice. So that pretty much covers all the things that they've got returning and things they've brought into the game for the new one. So let's look at what they've removed. They've removed the nuke on the Moab, they've removed Last Stand, they've removed Death Streaks, they've removed the Flamethrower, which are 4 huge things. The Moab and the nuke. The nuke more so than the Moab I'm happy to see gone, frankly, because when people are boosting and there's a really early nuke in a game, it's just a massive letdown, especially if you're trying to record footage for whatever a montage of gameplay. Then a premature end to the game is never good, especially by boosters. Last Stand, happy to see that gone. Not sure if Final Stand will be making a return though, but judging off David Vonderhaar's tweets, I think that's it. It's dead in Treyarch Games now. He's said himself he's not happy with the perk and that he wants it gone, so I'm entitled to believe that Last Stand is indeed gone. Death Streaks, again, that was never in Black Ops anyway, so that was never really going to be there, I think. So that's gone again. Quite happy about that. Death Streaks are an annoyance and nothing more. Flamethrower, they probably just couldn't be asked adding it in because no one used it anyway. It was a good bit of fun every now and again, but it was just outclassed by everything in close range quarters, shotguns and even submachine guns and pistols, etc. They're just completely outclassed. It was really pointless in using it for, if not for a bit of fun. Anyway, it goes on to say that the map designs follow Black Ops, not Modern Warfare 3, which I thought would be a given because they've got a completely different design team. Snipers now have less sway, and the trade-off for that is that you now get no aim assist, which in the console version I think is going to make quite a huge difference in the difficulty level of quickscope, and I think it's now going to be ramped up. It's still going to be possible, but it's not going to be at the point where it's impossible as it was when Black Ops originally came out. So we'll see how that goes. I'm not a huge fan of sniping myself anyway, so maybe I'll get some sniper gameplay footage at some point, but yeah, I'm in no rush. And I quickly want to touch on everything else, so we'll move on from that. And I'll probably just add like a little black screen or something at the end of this. Perks now have a perk 2.0, which essentially gives you two options of upgrading your perk into perk pro. For instance, if you have lightweight and you upgrade that to lightweight pro, you have two sets of challenges. One challenge will get you one pro perk and another one will get you another pro perk. And it says here you have to select it. I don't know if you have to buy it like you have to do in Black Ops, but once it's bought or selected, that's it. You've got that perk until you prestige. You can't get the other variant. So for an example, like I said, lightweight. If you get lightweight pro 1, then you're able to swap weapons faster. If you get lightweight pro 2, then you can throw equipment faster. That's just an example. I'm not saying that's exactly what it's going to be. Which I think sounds actually quite nice. It nerfs the perks a little bit more, as opposed to being able to do all of it at the same time. My main gripe is the speed at which people can actually change and throw stuff, because you think, because I've been brought up with Call of Duty and Battlefield, etc. Well, Call of Duty 4, and early in that, well, I won't go into it, but earlier games, I mean, you think you have a lot more time than you do when people are changing weapons, and I think that will go to some way to kind of taking it back to that. Obviously the speed is still going to be there, the speed of the gameplay is still going to be there, which is nice. It's a nice step forward. I like the speed of the gameplay in all games now. I just like it being too quick, because in Modern Warfare 3 everything seems to be going off all at one time. It's kind of difficult to keep track of everything going on. Anyway, that's all I've got here written down, all the notes I made. So overall I think it sounds quite good. I'll certainly be buying it. Probably the last Call of Duty game I do get though. I've had it up and beyond enough of Infinity Ward now, and frankly I won't be buying anything they do in the foreseeable future. So Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4 or whatever it's going to be called, because no doubt they're already working on it. I'm giving a miss. Black Ops 2, sure, I like Treyarch, I'll buy a Treyarch, but odds are that's the last one. And I think I might go download Trials now, Trials Evolution, why not, huh? Right, hope you enjoyed it. Give me a sub, give me a like, give me a comment if you enjoyed, and if you want to see anything else, let me know. Leave in the comments description below what you want to see, because I'm all about pleasing the people. All about pleasing the people. Anyway, we've run over for quite a long time now anyway, so like I said, if you like the video, give it a like. Leave a comment down in the comment section below, and I'll leave a link to the leaked information in the doobly-doo, even higher than the comment section, but just below the video. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it, and peace out.
Losing C. Friendly spy plane inbound. SR-71 ready for deployment. We lost C. SR-71 online. Securing Charlie. Securing Charlie. All areas secure. Hold your position. Your equipment is gone. Counter spy plane up. They're blind. Losing A. Counter spy planes in the air.